It's the Detailed Data Podcast as promised, man. Make sure you stay tuned in. I got my boy Kris Kutta. I got Liz with the biz. We in this thing. It's finna get wicked. What y'all think about this dating shit? Hey, let them know, Kutta. It's going down, baby.
You're now tuned into the Detailed Data Podcast. Come catch a favor.
God damn, boy, what's that? Some kind of weave or something?
It's the Detailed Data Podcast, and we're not gonna waste your time tonight. We got some great things lined up for you. It's episode 23. 23, can I get a hand clap for the 23? Episode deep, you feel me? Yeah, we got Liz with the biz in the building with me, and I got some special guests, man. Y'all can't wait for us to jump into this thing. But before we get started, as always, this is the Detailed Data Podcast, and because we know you are what you eat, we're serving you food for thought to feed your spirit. So, and as always, we're gonna hit you with the quick our mission statement, which is our goal for this platform is to awaken 100,000 people to their true selves and the efforts to involve the masses and to push the culture forward through analytical thinking and the realization of self-worth. We will provide the tools for our listeners to gain control of their minds by waking up and living a well-rounded, balanced life through self-awareness and social conscious collectively. That means everybody. Again, I'm Detail, your host.
I'm Lizzie. Liz with the biz.
And Seretti, the guard, and he ain't in tonight. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, he probably had to work and some child support. Oh, yeah, you see the sound effects. Here you go. So anyway, so shout out to Seretti. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to everybody on the squad. And what we got going here. Again, as always, we broadcasting from South Crown Barbershop, 1010 South Flores, and this is right here in downtown San Antonio, kind of like the backside of downtown. And make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, the little red bell. Make sure you hit it. Fuck with us, follow us. We got some good stuff in store for you. And excuse me for always cussing, but sometimes you gotta be profane to be profound. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure if you want to, you can leave some feedback, give us some feedback, give us whatever y'all think. You think it's whack, you think it's great, whatever. Give us your feelings so we can add that to the show and make ourselves better. If you don't like it, we're gonna still go anyways. We gotta do what we gotta do. And real quick, special shout out to Chalet, Dwight, the Peterson family, the Izzy, Roman Silas for that boy. Thank y'all for coming in last week. So many people said they were blessed by that. I'm still getting likes and still getting reposts of the Power Couple episode. That shit was live. Niggas was crying.
Oh my gosh.
Like it was big. You already know Boss Chalet, man. Dwight, they came through. Man, Cozy was here. Bubba was here. It was live. We had a really, really dope time. So I gotta remember, we doing it different today. We at the bar today. Yes. South Crown got a bar. So today we set up at the bar. Since I got my boy Kris Kutta is in the building. You know what I'm saying? My barber brother from another mother, man, it's going down, man. What else we got? That's out of here. We done with that. Word of the day. We always be on our education. So, I always say we got what, 4 weeks in a year? In a month?
Yes.
So that means every week we bring y'all a new word to add to your vocabulary. We feel if you add new words to your vocabulary, you can get a brother to start talking different. You feel what I'm saying? Because when a nigga learn a new word, he want to use it. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell because it's like the only word that's louder than the rest of the words in the sentence. You know what I'm saying? So today's word is cajole. Cajole is a verb, and it means to persuade someone to do something by sustained, coaxing, or flattering. Fuckboy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So using it in a sentence, it basically says he hoped to cajole her into the draw. You know what I'm saying? Or the example says selling the house. Shout out to my boy Lance, man. He's the one who put the script together. But also real quick, it's a major announcement. Half of y'all already know this though, but major announcement. South Crown is happy to announce that we're teaming up with George Hill, the Cleveland Cavaliers, my homie, Senior Mary Week.
Nice.
We decided to get together and do a back to school bash. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be huge. We have special guests. We got NBA players coming in. We got CJ Miles. We got George Hill. We even got the old mayor. We got a judge. We got Judge Nelson Wolf in the building.
Man,
So
hold
the
up,
political
man.
movements are in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
He's up for re-election. So if you're thinking about going out there and vote, well, ain't nothing to think about. Go vote and make sure you vote for Mr. Wolf. He's the man. He's been fighting for black rights for a long time. And so is this something you should know if you live in the city of San Antonio? Who's fighting for our rights? All right. Oh, no, I'm not done. So back to the back to school deal. So South Crown decided that, you know what, we don't send these kids on their first day of school.
Feeling good.
No, not just feeling good, bro. First of all, the children are our future. So we believe, you know, here at South Crown and Detail Theater and George, the whole family and everybody that's in my circle, everybody that's in this room right now, we believe that the children are our future, and we don't want to just talk about it, we want to be about it. And we don't want to just say things, we want to actually do something to impact the youth. Because again, they're the ones who are going to be making the decision when we old.
So we doing donations? What we doing?
Oh man, we not only doing donations, we're South Crown is going to be providing free haircuts for girls and boys. Basics. Don't be coming here talking about that bird shit.
I'll even.
No, but yeah, all
basic ball fade.
Yeah, basic ball fade.
Might get you a little swoop in the front.
Just pretend you're going to a private school.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? None of that fancy stuff. But it is free. We're also for the ladies. For the young ladies, the young princesses. We're going to be providing also manicures. For the little girls, we're going to they're also getting free cuts. What else are we providing?
Blood pressure.
We're taking for the adults because South Crown want to hit.
Bikes.
Hold up, first of all, I've been inspired by that boy LeBron James because he's the man of the hour. And what he's doing, he's taking care of the whole unit. He didn't just say, "Hey, we're gonna look out for the kids." He's looking out for the whole unit. So we are taking a page out of his book, and South Crown is also going to be for the parents. We're going to be providing blood pressure checking. We're going to be doing visual
eye checks.
the eye checks, but it's a word for it. I like to use real word. Optical screening. Check that out. Optical screening. You feel me? And also, and we have a doctor that's also that is a frequent patron of this shop, and my cousin Taurus, he's a registered nurse. He was on our show before last. He'll be here, also helping out with the with checking blood pressure, and we're also doing some dental screening as well.
Nice.
So, but in conjunction, what else we got going on? We got book bags, we got school supplies.
Bicycles back here.
Yes, we're gonna be every 30 minutes, depending on how many bikes we got. They're coming in. If you want to get a mold, you can pan around to y'all 4 bikes so far. And I got more coming. I've been hitting.
Doing the bikes?
They've been hitting me with the Amazon. Yeah, we doing bikes.
Every
We
30
doing-
minutes per bike.
But hold up, we're not just doing bikes for a reason. There's a reason. See, when we do things here, there's purpose behind it. I'm not saying please donate toys just to be donating toys. The reason we want to donate toys, the type of the toys we want to be donated are the type of toys that are going to get your child outside and out of the house. Activity toys, bikes, frisbees, water guns, anything. You know what I mean? So we want these things because kids don't want to go outside and
They
stuff like that. They don't.
they're missing.
It's the PlayStation
What?
era.
This Fortnite is life.
Yeah.
What? I heard my son last night upstairs like tripping. I'm like, why do I hear you from way down here?
Yeah.
You
You
cut
know
the
what?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, hit that
Kids
Wi-Fi.
is
Man,
so-
like we have to
Wi-Fi
say
Wi-Fi
yeah.
disconnected these days. Kids
Oh
going
man, that's
crazy.
exactly what happened.
They
That's what
going
happened. The
crazy.
Wi-Fi cut off. He came downstairs and
tripping.
They're
What's going on,
playing.
Dad?
Tripping.
What's
I'm
going
like,
on?
I'm like, bro, it's a game. The Wi-Fi. I'm like, bro, you don't even get emotional like that.
Nah.
Anyway, but back to the kids. So we want to be able to get kids toys that'll keep them outside. So please, if you feel the need in your heart to give, now is the time. Everybody, if you know me personally and I talk to you on a day-to-day basis, I kind of expect this from you. I expect you to, if I see you popping bottles, I see you doing your thing, I expect you to be sending in some sort of something for these kids. Because it ain't about us, it's about them. And that's what South Crown stand for. And we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have the news out here. We got my boy JD. He's providing barbecue. Ashley from the catering. What's her mom? Elizabeth's Catering is also gonna be providing food as well. So we got the food free, everything.
That's a key word.
So
We
we're gonna have cotton candy, snow cones, popcorn. Everything, okay, it's gonna be crazy. So we're just right now, we like 2 weeks out or so. We're just still trying to get organized. more and more people are like calling to like help out, and it's just a really great feeling. So it's gonna be dope. We finna shut down South Flores. South Crown Kids, baby.
Well, sign me up for a couple of those bikes. I see them around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I already know. You trust me. I was gonna put you on the mic and say, hey, make sure you hold the mic so that we can get that on tape.
Okay.
What you say about the mic? You know what I'm saying?
It's a binding agreement.
In there.
All right. So, so next subject, real quick. First serious subject I want to jump into before we start getting crazy in here. But, you know, we not just on this podcast just to be on this podcast, just to be talking, just to be running our mouth. Because this is not what I'm about, and the people I fuck with, that's not what they about. And we're going to talk about it, we're going to put action behind it. And right now, it's a crisis as far as these kids in San Antonio being kidnapped. So we want to start an initiative whereas we shed light on this either every show, every other show, but we at least say these kids' names. Keep that out there, because we hear about so-and-so missing, and everybody hype for a second, and then after that, it's on to the next kid, and then, you know, so we're gonna do a whole episode on these on this child sex ring thing, because I got a friend, Hubert Brown, Streets, that was on our second or first podcast. He actually busted a child sex trade in the city, and got awarded. So the shit's real. But anyway, without further ado, San Antonio. I'm gonna just read what I got. San Antonio police are looking for a 14-year-old girl who was last seen Friday. So this is like last Friday. Alana Nicole Martinez, who also goes by Alana, was last seen in the 11,100 block of Perrin Bottle Road on the northeast side, according to police. Alana was wearing a red tank top and dark shorts before she disappeared. She has curly hair that is mid-back length. Police conducted an extensive search of her after she was reported missing Sunday, but could not find her. The police spokesperson said, on Monday morning, detectives did not suspect foul play. Which is what they always say in the beginning, but she's still missing to this day. Anyone with any information about Alana's whereabouts is asked to contact the department's missing persons unit at 210-207-7660. You got any information about our baby Alana, because this is not just some person's child, this is our child, because it could be anybody at any time. So we just want to make sure, Alana, if you out there, somebody knows Alana, somebody seen this girl, we're gonna post this on my Facebook every week. Let's find this child. So, and you know, support to the family that's out there dealing with that shit, because I couldn't imagine. All three of us men have daughters. Yeah. So
yeah, it's definitely not a game.
That shit is not a fucking game, you know. It's not just a fucking Amber Alert. You know, we gotta keep it real. Which brings me to our first situation. First fuckboy shit we want to talk about. Kutta. This nigga. Alright, the name of this segment, first of all, is, I'm gonna let you say it.
That chair talk. Girl, I think my boyfriend is motherfucking crazy.
Yes. You heard what she say.
She emphasizing all that.
What's the name of this segment?
Girl, I think my boyfriend is motherfucking crazy.
Yes. That motherfucker is crazy. Take one to know one. Anyway. No, man, we want to talk about these fuckboys. Alright, so listen. Alright, so murder suspect using dating sites to lure victims. Let me tell you about this motherfucker.
That's wild.
Dude, okay, this nigga look like a fuckboy too. Alright, so what's this dude's name? Connecticut? Is this Daniel or Denewell? How do you say his face? Yeah, he's just Denewell. Denewell Drayton says he has killed up to 7 people. Up to. That's what cops are still investigating. All right, listen to this. He said he was on probation in Connecticut. I as a suspect in New York murder. First of all, yeah, he's a suspect in the New York murder, and I has been busted across the country for rape and attempted murder. Denewell Drayton offered some of the other crimes to cops in Los Angeles. This boy is everywhere. Los Angeles when he was arrested and charged last week. He may be responsible for deaths up to 7 others. Police aren't sure that Drayton, he's 27, is being truthful about those killings, but they are sure he wanted to. Hold up, man. Let me act like I can read around this motherfucker.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to block you. Mine's cut out. What did I? Hold up.
Check up there. I think it's
No.
We back.
We back.
I'm on 1%.
All right, listen. Man, fuck all this. This dude basically went on, what is it?
Tinder?
Tinder, gaming up chicks, get with them, and kill them.
Yep.
Why you killing a?
Yeah.
Why you? Oh, hold up. Let me. Where's the curse? Where's the square jar?
Yeah, swear.
Yeah, let me
Let me put a 20. Hey, I need to put
let
a
me-
20 in there right now.
Where the square jar, man? Get the square jar, because on the Detail Data podcast, we got a square jar, and this jar is cursing for a purpose. That's what we call it, because we gonna donate this money to the kids.
Well, let me
so
put
when
a-
we
let me put a
curse,
advance
that
on that.
means.
Just in case.
Yeah. That's I do it every show. I put a dub in there. Supposed to be online trying to tell me how much I appreciate your brother.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so
go
Monday-
ahead. Go ahead.
Monday, he's set to appear in court, and he'll face charges of attempted murder, forcible rape, and false imprisonment by violence, among others.
Kutta. First of all, what's up, Kutta? Let me introduce my boy before we get into this segment. Kutta. What's up, fam?
What's going on, fam?
This is my brother from another mother, man. I really.
We got about 15 years.
We got about
in this
15
together,
years in
man.
this
We
thing.
started from the mud
That's
together.
what's up, man. That's rare these days.
Yeah, it is, man. And
Right.
you know,
I'm still in it who I started with. You
yes,
know?
sir, bro. I mean, we had a hell of a class. We had a hell of a
Hey, I
bar
don't think
class,
it's been
man.
another one like
It
this.
hasn't. It ended with us. We were the last big move, and then the
Yeah.
next big thing that happened was like maybe it hasn't happened. So anyway,
Yeah.
but so yeah, I'm bringing you on here, man, because for one, we both got daughters. For two, you should have been on here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm not gonna have nobody on my show that I don't have a lot of respect for, unless it's one of those things where we trying to like, this is some trolling shit. You know what I'm saying?
Super interesting.
Right. Unless you just super interesting. But, you know, we've been rocking for 15 years now. We've been up and down. We done seen each other
Right,
rise, left, right.
You know.
But the whole time, our energy's been the same. It's been consistent. We've been rocking with each other. We've been just rooting each other on. You know, we may not speak for a few months, but
Stay
it's when
true
we
to the
do,
craft.
it's just like yesterday.
If I don't see you in 6 months and you come back, it's like in
Yesterday,
6 days.
it was like
it's
6
just
hours
It's
ago.
the vibe.
Right. Hey, man, my mom from New York is in the building too.
My brother.
I ain't nobody, man. I'm just in the wind. I'm just chilling, man. But on the topic of you with the daughters, it's so real. Just based on the fact that like last week, you know what I'm saying, my daughter, his niece, you know what I'm saying, I was able to
My
take
daughter,
her.
his niece.
Same
Your
thing.
daughter, my niece.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm at
Was
the
able
kid.
to-
Yeah, I'm at a
was able to
16th
drop her off
birthday
at
party.
college last week.
Wow.
Texas A&M Kingsville in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Stand up. So when you go to leave your kid somewhere, at school, far away, she's just not right up the street. You just can't go in her room and hug her, man. Those moments feel like something else, man. You got a daughter.
Yes.
It's different. So this whole week I've been kind of flying on like a level that's my own.
Wow.
Nobody can take that. And you know, that's an accomplishment for her, for us as blacks, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I just want to say thank God real quick.
Man.
I just want to drop that out there.
That's real, man. I watched you put your baby in college and
Yeah.
become a grandfather and all
know,
that.
you know.
Yeah, and everybody doing
December,
good.
graduation. I've been uphill battle, but you know, it's a battle. You know, it's a good battle. You know.
Well, how do we prevent our daughters from falling from fuckboys like this?
Like back to
Like, because but Kris, these niggas, like to me, the new, are we good?
good.
Yeah, we want to make sure you're in that mic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like niggas have create. They've like, what's the best way I can say this? They've got really good at faking.
No.
Like they are masters
But
at faking the funk.
I think it's
but
about
it's through
preparation.
online. They fake the funk.
You gotta prepare your child for that, you know, because online you can be whoever you want to be. So it's all about the preparation you install in your child, you know. Don't fall for anything, you know. I'm hands on, you know. I'm gonna tell my daughter everything she need to know, you know. I'm gonna be her friend, her dad,
Right.
you know. It's just all angles of it. I think it's all about preparation, you know. If you
So it's
prepare
how it
your
starts.
child not to fall for anything, then she
But
won't.
Kris, there's a lot of good kids that
It
were
is,
great
man.
through
It
high
is.
school and everything, and then once they get out, like the real world hit. So I mean, I think I'm like you. I tell my daughter everything, and I try to be her dad and her friend. Because sometimes they don't need a dad. Sometimes they need a friend. And you got to know how to separate that and be that in that moment, so that you can get the best out of it.
You need to get the information.
Exactly.
You don't. If you one dimensional, there's gonna be a lot of hidden secrets from you. And then when they hit you, they're gonna be shocking.
Right.
They may even be appalling at the point. You know what I mean? But you got to be diversified. You got to be able to go on. Say,
Kinfolk, Ja, that's that Ja. Did we introduce you officially, Ja?
Nah, I'm in the win, man.
Ja, man, it's New York, man.
Jay
Come on,
Boogie, man.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't no special guest tonight, man. We doing a little something different tonight. However, Ja, like, what was I going with that?
Diversify with your child, with your daughter, man.
No, it's not.
You need to make it okay for us to be able to talk to you.
Yes.
Be our friend, like you said, we
Well,
can be comfortable expressing.
As a parent, you got two sides of the relationship. You're the parent and you're the friend. You got to know when to turn on and off, what side of
and
the
that can be
relationship.
hard because we didn't grow up. My parents. Matter of fact, one of the things our parents would say, "I'm not one of your friends. I'm not one of your friends."
Yeah.
That's something
I brought you in here and
I
I'll take
brought you
you
in the world.
I feel
See, our parents raised us with the ownership factor, like they owned us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And and we don't own our kids. They just come through us, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's those simple dynamics that separate us, because it's I still see parents that are raising their kids like our parents raised ours.
They're not really
Old
successful.
school, and it's not working.
Yeah.
It's a different era. It's the internet.
era.
It's the internet. But as a father, I think if you have a daughter, you have to impress your daughter.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you start from scratch impressing your daughter, another man, you eliminate that ability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spoil her.
Yeah, another man can't come in and show my daughter this because I did it already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's a major
And the one
part
that
of
does
it.
show her something, maybe then that's the one.
Right.
Yeah.
But up
know.
until then, if he ain't doing X, Y, and Z.
It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah. This is about the love. It starts with the love, man. The root, the household, whether you're there, you're not there. You don't have to physically be there. Because there's a lot of guys out there that physically don't live in the same household with their kid. And some of us have been through that, some of us hasn't. But that don't mean you have to be less of a man.
Right. No.
You still need to. You might have to go a little harder actually, because you don't know what she saw between this time and this time.
Right.
So when you see her, if it's me and you, we can go to there and you're not eating up the kids, man.
I feel like I gotta be with my daughter every day of her life till she leave.
And when they get a little older, man, they need to separate. That's a part of diversity. You know what I'm saying? When she got the car, when she got the whip, the whip was brand new. It was like, yo, you want to go to SeaWorld? Let's go. She's an animal person.
Yeah.
But what about when they get a man?
Yeah.
Once he's a nest and get a new man, he's gonna become the king
He
of
gonna
the
become that guy.
household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's rough.
So what's next?
It's a rough tactic, and then they're gonna try to bluff you out. They're gonna try to say, "Man, I ain't got no boyfriend." But then when if you grab that phone, like that conversation you had with Miss Quells that was on here, you grab that phone, it's a whole different.
It's a whole
different child. Who
are
is
you?
you? What are you
Who is
doing?
this child?
But more hands on.
That's
more
what I'm
business.
saying. They
You
come
need to
in.
know that.
Yeah.
They need to know
It
it.
sucks, but you gotta see that shit.
But they gotta
because
see it, because
that
they
is
know
in
that
a
you
fairy
got it.
tale world until you get here with the real and you see some shit that you be saying.
Yeah, like Nas said.
And
hell no.
as a parent, you got to reverse the situation. What were you doing at
At that
22?
time.
You have to think about
What
those
were you
things.
doing at 22? I wanted to be grown. I had my
Already
own
grown.
crib,
Yeah.
me and my baby mama. I was a father.
Yeah.
I was doing grown up shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put that in the sweat, y'all.
Yeah,
But
sweat.
I was already
Grown
doing grown
point
up
tonight.
shit as a
16.
child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to put yourself in your child's shoes.
So look,
You're
for
gonna be
you-
curious. You're gonna be all of those things.
For you, I need to give you a salute. You know what I'm saying? Because between niggas in Paris is, you know what I'm saying? That really brought a tear in my eye, like on some non-homos pause shit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Do you care to elaborate?
Yeah, I do, because like I was on Instagram like early in the morning on one of my days off, and I saw some shit that said niggas in Paris. You might pass my Ciroc.
We got you.
But niggas in Paris, but you was in Paris with your daughter.
Yeah.
So if there's any man on this earth that like you ain't doing Paris, my dad did Paris when I was like 16.
Yeah.
Like, what did you?
Yeah, she gonna be talking about, man, you trying to hit that H?
Yeah.
Hey, you still trying to stay in Texas?
Ain't no passport involved in this. You ain't got that 140.
You still snakes on?
man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that wasn't
That was a
just-
beautiful thing. I
It
just want
was
to
a
say that was
beautiful
a
thing, man.
beautiful.
It
Man.
was, bro. Just what you seeing that though, bro. It was a few moments when I was out there, bro, and I was just like sitting back watching them
Enjoy it.
experience
Yeah.
this shit, and I was just like, word, like we were pointing at the Eiffel Tower, like we sitting up under that joint. Like that's dope, man. But I think it's important that a father gives their daughter all these different experiences. Like let them see all this side and then hide nothing. Like I be telling my daughter shit like what they say. I don't say penis. Nigga ain't coming at you about no, hey girl, you want this penis?
Not in this internet era.
You know what I'm saying?
YouTube show you everything you need to see.
Dick, girl.
Yes.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
Sound like a text message.
We don't want to hear on that, but hey, it's real.
It is real, man. And these little boys is out here, man. Like I be having like how do y'all feel about how old's your daughter?
My oldest is 21.
Okay, not her. She out. Well,
yeah, she young. My youngest one just turned 18 last Friday. David Buster's week was done.
Oh, okay. So she's still in the house, and
she's in college.
Nobody's in my boat then.
She's gone though.
Yeah,
she's
Mine's
gone.
16, man. She just hit me the other day talking about, yo, it's a boy that I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, I'm cool.
And the next thing is the meet and greet.
Right, but nah, we're not meeting this guy. I done already went through the text. This nigga ain't about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so my daughter, this is the thing I have with her. I'm like, damn, you so smart, you so this, you so that. I was like, I hate to see you be that one chick that was the smart chick in school. We all knew that one girl. That ended up with the fuck boy, but like, you know what I'm saying? And she had everything going with her, but she liked this cat for whatever reason.
You know, as a father though, we got the ultimate expectations for our daughter.
I know.
I mean, if we could put a man together, it'd be like Weird Science. You know what I'm saying? The perfect dude, handsome, tall, bank account, good credit, but that's not the world we live in. You know, they're attracted to the tattoos. It's just it's
you know
different.
What? My oldest daughter had ran into a situation when she was in Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? And she had a boyfriend. So she told my wife about the boyfriend, and her mom knew about the boyfriend. But I was the last person to know. Like, everybody was like...
Yes, the dad is always the last.
So they came in the room on a Saturday. Was like, hey,
definitely the last to know.
She was like, I have a boyfriend, and his name is so-and-so, and XYZ, but his mom doesn't want him to go to college because I want to go to college, Dad, so this is not going to work. So, like, she introduced him and cut him out all in the same scoop.
Well, that's one thing I learned about my daughter. Like, I learned not to get so caught up in whatever boy she's into at the moment. Because when you have those smart girls,
she gonna cut him.
She gonna cut him because after a while, his dumb ass gonna get on her nerve. He just cute.
He's talking.
But it's always this one.
It's gonna be the one.
It's always gonna be this one. I'm gonna say his name, Eli. Eli on blast, man.
Eli having a hard
I ain't gonna
day
say nothing
tomorrow.
bad about it since I did say his name. But he's the guy in my daughter's life that's like in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got that comeback.
When he break up with a girl, then he want to text my daughter. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, I just got to sit back and like, damn, like, fuck. Like, I be want to tell like, yo, fuck him. Well, sometimes I do. Yeah. But
we don't listen.
it's one of those things where it's like,
you can have a million men. If it ain't the one you like,
the more you press it,
you know?
the more you put, they like back up. So I've been having to learn to just kind of
diversify yourself.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's a little bit of detail in every stock. You know what I mean? And
yes.
The more you don't like them, the more they run to them.
Sometimes I had that conversation right over that.
You know,
I don't know if y'all eat pork or whatever y'all eat for breakfast.
Only bacon.
Okay, you just want to. I'm right there with you. But when you get to the last piece of bacon, have a conversation. Hey, you want this last piece? Say what you ain't gonna do? What you ain't gonna do yesterday, man? You know, I need this last. You want the last piece of bacon? We gotta tell me something real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making sure your car clean. He ain't talking about books.
But the expectation is dope because like what I do now, what I'm learning to do instead of getting mad, I just be spitting facts. So I'm like, damn. So does he reciprocate what you about? Is he got college plans?
Right.
Is he smart? Because I'm reading his text messages and this nigga don't even have vocabulary.
Yeah, his spell check ain't on.
And
I be like, I see you dumbing down.
Opposites attract.
You know what
it is, just the law of life.
Because if you got two people that's the same, you think that person might be born.
Man, you can't save nobody, you can't change nobody.
Right.
But
you know,
again, they got to learn. She got to get hurt. She got to go through it.
Yeah, women number one thing.
I just wanted to get hurt and not get pregnant. You feel what I'm saying?
Trial and error.
That's all I could like don't.
HPV shots, HPV shots on some real virus, man, and it's detrimental for women to go ahead and get that taken care of while they're young, about 16. Young as you possibly can. I took my daughter myself to make sure because she was going off to school. If you don't get that, man, they can end up with so many womanly function problems. Cervical, you can't. I mean, if you're gonna have cancer, you don't want it in that region.
Yeah, my homegirl just got it in that region.
And man, I've worked in the medical field.
So educate us, man, because I'm learning right now. Like, I'm
man,
on my
look,
shit. So
if you got insurance or you don't got insurance,
of course, we got insurance on this.
I'm just saying, I'm just letting some of the people out there. Hey, go to Walgreens, CVS. They got the minute clinics. You know what I mean? You can get the shot. It's a 3-series shot. You get one today, then you get another one in 2 months, and you get another one in 6 months. But that's going to take care of them, protecting them for life on just
In
some.
the future, yeah.
Yeah, just not today. This is beyond wearing a condom or not wearing a condom.
I'm pretty sure Melinda did that, but trust me,
sure
if
she
not
did. It's pretty
Monday
mandatory.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
If it was something, Mel got that shit done.
Yeah,
Just
no,
ASAP.
I'm definitely hoping that that's the case. But yeah, read up on it and just make sure that you talk to her about it. That's one of the things. You're like, yo, the reason we did X, Y, and Z is because this is really serious. And I'm glad that you know what she said earlier because I was thinking.
I got mine like in middle school. I remember, yeah.
Okay, see,
they pressed it on all the young kids.
Well, all right, that good.
Yeah.
I'm just
On to
saying.
the next or what?
No, that's good. No, I like learning
It's
new
a lot
shit.
of people just
Yeah.
skipping over it. You know,
Oh,
they
yeah,
skipping over
it's
because
cool.
they mom didn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They mom didn't get it. 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't even out yet. So this is mid-swing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new thing. It's not new, but it's about 10, 15 years in where the awareness is out there. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your family to take care of their family. Else there won't be a family to go on to. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
the womb.
it's the womb. You
Yeah.
kill that.
Yeah.
You barren and you in pain. It's harmful. You know, you get chemo right here, bro. Right here.
This nigga's going in.
I'm leaving that alone. I'm leaving that alone because I got a daughter. I got 2 daughters, so there's 2
Nah, I got
chances.
one.
There's 2
Yeah.
chances to get it.
Chemo in my segment coming up.
My bad.
That's
I'm
a
leaving
good
that alone.
segue. That's a good
That's a good,
segue.
yeah, we'll go into that. CBD for marijuana plus chemotherapy tripled cancer survival rates in mice. So mice with pancreatic cancer treated with a combination of cannabinoid.
Cannabinoid.
I got that word down. Cannabinoid.
know it, baby.
Yeah.
CBD, in other words, and chemotherapy survive nearly 3 times longer than those treated with chemotherapy alone, according to the new study that spotlights potential for human treatment. CBD, the non-psychoactive, non-intoxicating, so the part that doesn't get you high, composed in marijuana, has already been shown to improve side effects in chemotherapy like nausea and vomiting.
The
The
CBD.
latest results
Yeah.
provide more justification for testing in humans, building on prior animal research that uncovered possible.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, fucking marijuana.
Marijuana is life, man.
CBD good though.
CBD
Kids
good,
with
weed
seizures,
good.
everything.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, if you're going to go
I'm
that
an
far with it,
avid
give me the
weed
whole
lover,
thing.
man.
Don't-
Yeah.
Cannabis.
Okay, pancreatic cancer is among the deadliest forms of cancer in the world in terms of overall survival
We
rates.
just talking about that.
According to the American Cancer Society, for all stages of pancreatic cancer combined, the 1-year relative survival rate is 20%, and the 5-year rate is just under 7%. It's the 12th most common cancer globally, with the highest occurring in developed countries. The life expectancy for pancreatic cancer is patients and barely changed the last 40 years because there are very few and mostly only palliative care?
Yeah.
Palliative.
Palliative care.
Palliative care.
Yes, treatments available. So yeah, my grandpa, he died from pancreatic cancer.
Really?
Yeah, and it was chemo that actually killed him.
Yeah, I think my
chemo.
mother-in-law.
If you got a word on that paper with the medical terms kind of leaving you stumbling, let me take care of that for you. 7 years medical assistant, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, already,
So
already.
I definitely done my fair share of the healthcare. So I want to make sure we get these words out so the whole message goes out.
Yeah.
That one word can make them throw away the whole
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm here for you. So just go and get that out of there.
No, I think my mother-in-law's sister passed away of cancer too. What cancer? I'm not sure.
My sister died from cervical cancer also.
Yeah, that cancer's a beast, bro.
Fuck
Like
that.
it doesn't care what you are.
Yeah.
But you know, I was doing some reading on cancer, man, and you know, I'll be on that spiritual tip. And it was a book that was talking about how cancer, you know, a lot of cancer is caused through
What we eat.
no, not even have nothing to do with what you eat. It's
Really?
like stress. Like if you got deep harbored anger, like that produces a cancer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a person with cancer never smoked a cigarette, never been around a cigarette,
They're just
eat
holding it.
healthy as hell.
Yeah.
You know, and then
I had a
up
friend
gets
out from cancer, man.
But how do you
Never
know?
smoked a cigarette a
hate
day in his life.
causes cancer, what's that? Grief will cause cancer. Just any negative
Hate
thing
is
that
a
you
cancer.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, the cancer. So
look
look,
at that.
basically, all the things that you added on in life that we take on daily,
Yes.
cancer cells already live dormant within our bodies. All of us. Everybody has it already. It's you.
I ain't want to hear that.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real. It's already inside of you. It's just the things that you go through in life that you add to it will make it to spark. And when one of them spark to connect to the other one, where he at, one might be here, one might be there. Now you got it over here and it's running through the middle because they're trying to connect. So the cells are in there, and then the thing is, so you go to a store and you get a pack of meat that's cheap, but the meat's already seasoned. It's already barbecue. It's already brown and seasoned up. So they're not taking homemade meat and washing it in the vinegar at all. So the cow had a tumor that was cancerous. So you took the meat home, threw it directly on the grill, and then you ate the cancer because it was already seasoned. But the meat was $3 a pack for seven.
So
Seven
what was the
leghorns.
water gonna do?
No, vinegar. First of all, if your meat wasn't seasoned, you would have been able to identify it. Like, hey, what's this brown piece?
So you saying there could possibly supposed to be just covering up the meat with the little
Seasoning.
with the seasoning, or are they purposely covering up the bad meat with the seasoning?
Or the bad meat is
That's why
cheaper. It's cheaper.
Yes, I
All
just
the bad
bought
meat
some
is not
seasoned
as
chicken
dyed
the
or
other
certain-
day.
Something ain't right. So don't eat that.
Yeah, and it was all
If
like
your chicken old, that mean they seasoned.
Why do they
Some
season?
leg quarters at HEB.
Don't do
Nah,
it.
Calabria meat market.
Cheesy don't do
Oh,
it.
man.
No, why would they waste the seasoning on your chicken?
I thought they were saving me time.
It's to cover up that brown stuff.
Oh, man, you know what? Y'all all right.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what they get you with. What's
No.
the red? What's the red shit?
Paprika.
Nah,
Chipotle.
nah, Puerto Rican.
Cumin. Sazon.
There you go.
All right, listen, man. This next segment, right? We're gonna talk about how to get around to San Antonio. So,
Yes.
you know, I'm a military brat, right? So when I got to San Antonio, you know, I didn't know the difference between Mexican food and Mexican food. Yeah, Mexican food.
So you got Taco Cabana.
So no, I was accustomed to Taco
Tex-Mex.
Bell. Hold up,
Tex-Mex.
no. I was so out the game. I was like when they took me, when I first went to Taco Bell when I got here, I was looking for the taco sauce packets. I like, let me get 10 packets. They're like,
Packets
Kid?
of what?
packets of what?
Ketchup?
The fire.
Right. I like fire,
The medium?
medium, hot. It was like, nah. So I would like get my tacos from Taco Bell, go to Taco Bell,
Give it a little.
give me little packets, and you know,
Squeeze
but-
my meat
so-
in the middle of the taco. Fake hamburger meat.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so listen. What we want to do is like all the people that come to San Antonio, if you're new to San Antonio, we want to try to make it easier for y'all to navigate in the city. So, shout out to my boy Lance, because he's from here. I'm not from here. I'm military brat, so I've been all over the place.
I live
I'm
there.
born
But
and
I'm
raised.
Louisiana, baby. From that boot, we ain't
Can't
scared
get
to
you
shoot.
from all four corners.
But I claim San Antonio. Like, I claim, this is where I put my roots in. I have all my kids are from San Antonio.
South Bronx, yeah,
All
same
4
thing.
of them. They all from here, so this is home for me, and this is where my mom at. So, but anyway, so you know, if your Spanish is just not is good enough to get you through Taco Cabana safely, then and you are asked by someone of Spanish descent, what do you say? Habla español. Just simply reply with the following phrase. How you say that? Más o menos. How you say it?
Más o menos.
Más o menos.
Más o menos.
What is that?
So,
Más o menos.
More
It
or
means
less.
more or less, approximately, around
Okay.
about. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so,
that.
más o menos. Am I saying that?
Yeah, más o menos.
Más o menos.
Alright, más,
You got-
más o menos. So I guess it basically means a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So you know, you go ask for a burrito, or you know, más o menos. At least, what he told me is when you say that word, they understand that. Oh, you trying to? Okay, cool.
You
I'm just
trying.
trying to get you to get extra cheese on your shit. 'Cause when I got here, they was short meat on everything.
Jesus.
They're like, yo, you gotta roll your R's, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, can I have a taco? Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Ain't
man.
gonna work,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? How you saying it? How we say it in San Antonio? Taco.
Let me get a taco.
Taco.
The universal word is corn casada.
Carne
With
asada.
cheese. Put a little cheese on that thing. It's a whole new taco. You put cheese on there.
I feel like another word you really need to know is no mames.
No mames? What does that mean?
That means like no way.
No
like,
way?
No
Like-
way.
Oh,
Like-
this is something you don't say. This is new to me. I didn't know this. You don't say way.
Yeah.
Way is like an old
it's
goat.
Like, it's like ass, right?
I mean, if you ain't Spanish,
like you have to be in a
Yeah.
certain situation.
Well, you know
have to be in
way.
a certain situation to. It's just like me and you kicking it in the shop. It's like nigga, no. But like if we go
way.
into the corporate world, we gonna tone it down. It's not the place. No.
So that's
If
more
you-
of a, that's
you
a
get
You
here-
talking to
Spanish.
me directly like,
Spanish
hey,
thing,
don't
though.
do that shit,
Oh,
B.
man.
Don't do that shit, B.
So it's exactly. So like if you don't know where you at, don't be saying that shit playing around.
Yeah, a guy at my
And-
job
and-
told me
and-
that goat that meant old goat.
I didn't know that. I
Like
thought
the
it meant
OG,
like
I thought it was like
homeboy.
the OG, old goat.
I thought it was
If you
homeboy.
Spanish, you do.
It's ass.
You
like you're an asshole.
no.
Can Siri help us out?
I don't know.
Siri know
I'm
anything?
gonna Google it.
When I was in the oil field, that's
Man,
always the Chinga way.
I'm
She
gonna
got
tell
way,
you.
yes.
As long as you know the difference between usada and cussada, you're gonna make it far around here. You know what I'm saying? Look, fuck all the rest. Cussada, that means gravy and no gravy. What else you
Okay,
want?
so for the Urban Dictionary, it means like fool, like Yahweh, like Yahfool.
Also
greeting.
Hold on.
It's a greeting, like it's
Greeting,
Are you
yes.
Mexican?
Yeah.
No, let's do it. Let's ask the Mexican. Come here. Come get on the mic. We need to have a segue called Ask the Mexican.
That's the Mexican.
Hola, yo soy mierda. Pues Univision. It's basically a greeting. I mean,
Yeah.
you can use it in different aspects. Like,
Right,
hey,
right.
¿qué pasó, güey? What's up,
yeah,
man?
pinche weasel.
Yeah.
So is it the energy behind
And then
it?
y'all beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way you
It's the
say
energy.
it.
It's the how you say it.
Yeah.
So then to me, it's the
Okay.
same thing as nigga.
Exactly.
If you
It's
Spanish,
the
that's
same,
what I'm
like, to
saying.
me, today's nigga is
But-
a term of endearment.
Yes.
It's we've taken the word
And we've
made it
embraced it,
ours.
yes. Now
we,
it's- yeah.
we ain't put no ER on that joint.
Nah,
If
ain't
we
good.
no. So anyway, all right, I get it. I completely
Yeah.
get it. I'm still not saying it though.
All right,
Yeah.
PSA, South Crown is always looking for new talent to join the South Crown Barbershop team.
Okay.
For more information, go to southcrownbarbers.com and fill out an application or just come in and talk to us. And also, we're selling tickets for the Laced Up Hair Down Extravaganza, which is
Laced Up.
Sunday, August 12th at the Breathe Lounge.
Sunday.
Hotel, we'll be doing a beer demonstration.
It's on Sunday. It's the 12th.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I'm
You got
thinking.
shit to do?
No, I thought it was
It's this
tomorrow. I thought it
Sunday.
was Saturday.
No, it's Sunday.
Oh,
You
Sunday,
have the
look.
I have
wedding
the
to do
wedding
Saturday.
tonight.
Sunday,
no, I
we
thought I had
judging at the
both
skate
on the same day.
No.
Okay,
You're
so I
good,
can do.
yeah.
Oh man, I've been stressing about that shit.
Hey, where's the flyer? Where's the flyer? Give me the flyer from Sunday. Cause we
See that
judging
flyer?
at the skating ring Sunday.
I got
We
the
got
tickets in my
people.
pocket.
What are you
know what I'm saying?
judging?
I got the tickets
The
in my
barber
pocket.
battle. Hold on, give me the
Man,
flyer.
I'm not worried about that, bro.
I need
I'm
one more
telling you, you're not
judge.
calling me, bro.
Yeah. You want to be the judge? I asked you.
Man,
I
I
tell
want
you.
to.
Sunday,
Dude,
huh?
I just didn't know what the
Let me get the
situation was.
What the tickets look like?
Give me the ticket.
Yeah, it's got 2 tickets.
Let me break it down. Let me give him a critical breakdown.
What time is it? What
This is
time
what the
is that?
ticket look like.
8 p.m. to 11:30.
Oh, yeah,
This is for
Here we go.
this is for the
Show him this. Just give him this. Just show him this. Give,
All right,
give
so
him that
listen.
one live.
Be
That's all
one
the
you.
information.
social presents.
That's my people at Lifestyle. We live.
My girl
That's
Danielle
my
and
people.
No, I'm
they
just
home
saying.
shop
though.
on Wall.
We need one more judge.
I need a judge, man.
Man,
I'm just
man,
saying.
man,
I feel like they need to call me,
We
man.
call him Master Boss.
So y'all come on out.
I just feel like
I mean, that's
That's
our
it, me.
people, you know
Call
what I'm
the
saying?
boss.
You can't be mad if you don't come out and say you ain't nothing ever to do.
Put it on the
Tickets are
camera.
thinking that they 25
Let
people go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Put it on the camera over there.
They call.
Go
On
talk.
your live, that one too.
This is what the tickets look like, and the information's on the front right there.
Man, inbox me. I'm gonna get you there. Look, I'm judging. Y'all, come on out.
Man, I might come out that job, but I think whoever throwing it, they need to call me, man, because I'm tired of going hard for this city. And they don't want to call it when shit going down. You know I'm a motherfucker
tickets
man,
look like,
dog.
you know what I
I don't
mean?
be liking that shit, man. These barber vibes we come to the city, they don't call us to see Bob. They don't call us, man.
Take that one more time. I like that.
I don't hear about these barbers, so I don't know if it's a black thing or a Hispanic thing.
You know,
I don't
hold on,
know what it is.
let me speak on that. We got to knock down the barriers. It's gonna take us
Man, I'm downtown. How
you know
many
what?
bears I gotta knock
I
down?
mean, we gotta go above and beyond and collab with everybody.
Bro, you know that's what I'm about.
Yeah, me too though. But that's
Why they don't call us, man?
But look at our city. We come from a city that's not united. It's gonna take the leaders to unite it. This is not a city where we all cling together. You know what I'm saying?
Competing.
Yeah,
And
we
the fact
competing for
is,
no reason.
one of the most
though.
important
Right.
things that I've seen this week was that he's having an event tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? And then like my homegirl Danielle having that other, you know what I'm saying, the Rep Your Crew joint, right? And then like another person that I had, I showed it to them, and then they reposted it on their Instagram.
Yeah.
So then my partner may not so much know him, but he reposted his joint anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I full
That's
with you,
how I am,
I full
Kutta.
with you. So then, like, I seen your joint. So then I seen like other people reposting your joint. So I grabbed my repost joint, waited till everybody died down, and I hit it again. And that made me feel good to have people that necessarily not in your corner per se on your face, but they want to support.
Chris,
And everybody's followers,
line.
it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Detail-
you're important.
You're dope at what you do.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Bro.
see, look. That was like kind of before its time. They weren't really ready for it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the reason I brought that up is because I fuck with, if you dope at whatever you do, that is cool. Like, it's nothing wrong with seeing somebody doing something good or dope.
It's nothing
Positive,
wrong
and
with
saying,
giving somebody a
that's
compliment,
dope. Hey, y'all,
man.
go check him out.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what we don't do in our city, and that's what
If you
I'm
make those
about.
shirts and I like those shirts, I'm gonna wear those
Yeah.
shirts. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We come from a city where we so divided by hate that it don't have to be.
But why is that, and where does that come from?
It's a mentality that hasn't been changed.
Hold on. I
better
think
question-
it's
Go
because
ahead.
we lack culture, man.
Thank you.
If you understand the culture, you understand sticking together is way better than being separated.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
strength in numbers. You see what I'm saying? How farther can you get with 5 people versus 1? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna always be about, man. And we live in a city that is just divided through hate, through neighborhoods, through gangs. If it was up to me, we could put all that down, get some money, and then start over.
You see, the West Coast did it. That the Crips and the Bloods, you can't tell in the video. They getting money, hand over
But that
fist.
go back to what I said. They got culture, though.
Yeah.
They got a West Coast culture. You don't have a San Antonio culture.
Right.
What do you have?
And listen, you are absolutely right. And when I got to this city, I just did not understand that shit. I was like, I'm a nice person. Why are they hating on me? I didn't be out.
You know,
what I'm
You
saying?
know why they hating on you? Because you're building an ark.
No, but this is before that. This is when I was shit.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
before
yeah.
that. It all
It's
goes
just-
back to understanding. If you don't understand the method to the madness, you're not gonna get it. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? You
right.
gotta understand. We sticking together for a reason. We might be broke on the first year, but the 36 months, 48 months, 60 months, we doing better. You know
Long
what I'm
term.
saying?
Long term.
But it's only because we stick together, unity.
So
you know
so
what I'm
many
saying?
people want instant gratification. They want it to work now. They don't want to go through the ups and the downs that it's going to take to get you to 36
and not even
months.
that part. It's the part that everybody want to be the captain. You see what I'm saying? If you the captain, I'm a worker.
Right.
If you the captain, I'm a worker. If I'm the captain, you a worker.
Accept your
Sometimes you
role.
gotta play your position till
Accept
you
your
come
role.
up. You see
Accept
what I'm
your role.
saying? Everybody want to be the captain. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying?
Captains with no work
There's
ethic.
too many fucking leaders that can't lead.
Yeah.
How the fuck
And
are
they
you
not
a leader
leaders.
and you can't
Captain
lead?
with no work
You see what I'm
ethic.
saying?
You can't tell me how to do the job because you never done it.
Right.
You never even done it. You never figured out this or that. Like I told somebody the other day, I said, man, they was like, man, how old are you? I was like, I'm 41. And they was like, man, you look young. I said, man, by the time you get to my age, you done figure out how to pay this bill 40 times if it's late with the I'll be in there on Friday type business. I ain't gonna say it never happened because it has happened, but now I don't have those problems. But at one point in time I did. And I was the only one on the boat when it got thin. But now I'm back up on the boat. Now I got more
But
people.
you gotta explain to the youngsters that never been through that.
And that's what I was trying to
If
tell
you
you.
young and you 21 and you never know how to save money, I mean, where you gonna get it from? It has to be installed from somebody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, you gotta have something in you to go.
There's no way
figure
you
it
can
out.
expect something from somebody and you never taught them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You
right.
gotta install. If you love your people, you gotta install something in them. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
raised by a shopaholic, so
I'm a
No, you're
shopaholic.
not.
Hey. I'm a shopaholic. My daughter was
Hey,
raised
what
by a
am I teaching you
shopaholic.
though?
You're
What am I
teaching
teaching
me.
though?
You're teaching
Get
me
your
to
paper
save.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can still do what you love and save. You know what I'm saying? I might have bought this shirt 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
But I'm wearing it tonight, and it looked like it's everything, but it's old to me.
Right.
It's all about preparation. You know,
Taking
you can
care
do
of what you got.
You can do
You
anything
don't
in
need to
life
do
with
it.
preparation. That's all I'm telling you, man. Just save,
Preparation
yeah,
and patience
and planning.
and planning and grinding.
You never
Nothing
try to
come
keep
overnight.
up. You never try to keep up.
Sometimes the players on the bench understand the game a little bit better because they're watching while they're not playing. You got to step out of the game sometime. And when I say step out of the game, that's a literal sense is sometimes you fall off. And you might fall off spiritually. You might fall off financially. You might fall off within your marriage. But you fall off. And then during this time, you may not have, you don't want to go out because you ain't looking right. When you sitting on the game and you watching everybody else playing, you see the mistakes they made or this and that, and you can kind of design, but you gotta want to be yourself. You gotta want your own lane. My lane ain't your lane,
Right.
and your lane ain't my lane.
Right.
I'm trying to drop $50 extra a month on a note so that I don't have that much interest later. But
Right.
that's a small sacrifice, but later on it's gonna help me out. But some people gotta have that big belt today. I can't afford the big belt today. My daughter's in college. We just went over that, but
Pay for
deep.
college.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It's worth the risk.
Hey man, that's real talk, bro.
Yeah, I can't try to emulate you, but people want the end result. People want the detail with the shot. They don't want the detail that slid off the road in the tundra.
Nah, they
detail.
don't want them 1,000 haircuts in barber colleges. Let's just start there.
I mean,
like,
they don't
how
know.
many hairs did you niggas was in? Bro, we weren't in there
friend.
playing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we was grinding in barber
It
colleges.
was the
like
last
I'm grinding
class.
today.
Well, my boy, even Will
Dust
Perkins.
to
There was a
dawn.
lot of us in that class.
Bro.
Hey, yeah.
And listen, bro, they don't. Yeah, we the last of my weekends, bro. I even posted that shit today. I posted a picture of Mr. Williams. I said, if you ain't come up under him,
If,
it's
if,
over.
if
You come
Mr.
from a
Williams,
different
I'm gonna tell you,
cloth.
if Mr. Williams don't know you personally,
Yeah.
he really ain't that guy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Not
saying?
that guy.
Because when we came up, Mr. Williams knew us personally.
Yeah.
When I was buying barber supplies, flooding the school, we was driving to Houston, Harlan Drive, wholesale district. Mr. Williams was in the back seat with us riding.
That's real.
You see what
Real
I'm saying? This is a friend of mine, mentor. You know, this ain't just a name
Nah,
to me.
not
It's
at
a
all.
legacy.
That's right. And we rapping to
I'm just happy to see you where you at. And I
Mr.
remember
Williams only took pride in people he knew had the juice.
Right.
So if he pull up on you, he gonna know your name.
Right.
So when he see me, he call my name. When
Yeah.
he see you, he
Yeah.
call your name.
Oh,
It ain't
right.
many.
Yeah.
If he don't know you, you ain't.
Nah, he not even gonna waste no
He
time.
not gonna speak.
So back on that,
And that's 30 years. He was the only instructor in the whole city for 30 years. You see what I'm saying? So imagine how many students. And I gotta give a shout out to my boy Duke. And
Duke.
look, it ain't none of this without Duke. That's my guy.
Duke was
You
the
know what I'm saying?
captain
That's
on
my
7
mentor.
levels. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Duke.
Yeah. Duke, my guy. When I came home, I had a bad plan. My plan was bad.
I had a CD shop with a bad
But
plan.
we
But
got-
Y'all
told
that
me.
don't know, when he says when I came home,
yeah.
Yeah.
that wasn't like a trip to Vietnam or
College.
to college or
You know.
nah. You did some time.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't
I did
tell.
all my 20s. No telling. That ain't an option. We're gonna put that out there. That's not an option. But yeah, when I came home, my plan was bad. I was all bad. But Duke told me, he said, man, follow my lead. He showed me something, you know, everybody, you know, and I followed. And it worked. I was like, God damn it. I hate to use the Lord's name in vain, but I put in the sweat jar.
Sweat jar. You
But
doubled up on that
goddamn it,
one
this
right
shit
there.
worked. You know what I'm
Nah, this
saying?
shit
Yeah, it
work.
really worked. How many people can say they take home $1,200 a week? How many people can say that? After fucking off and
Kinfolk,
Jordan.
today, Marcus, I was gonna say this,
You need to say it.
but today, for the first time, I made a stack today.
Yeah.
That's dope.
One day.
One day.
One day. If we was at the shop, it would be like,
Yeah.
hey,
and for the record,
8, 9,
no
10.
master's degree, just
Yeah.
master plans.
That's right. No master's
No
degree.
master's
just master
degree.
plans and
You
masters
feel me?
of oneself.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Congratulations.
Nah, for
That's
real.
dope, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
dope. Nah, I had somebody gave me a really big tip today.
Average,
Right.
over average the
Like
week.
the cut was like, I don't want to get all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it. So the cut was like $45. He paid me $500.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you got
Well, he gave me the $500
But
because last
he
time
paid you $500 for a combination of things.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
He
he
did.
did.
There's
It
no price.
wasn't one.
Hey, you right. But he was like, nah, because he missed the appointment last time.
Okay.
Something happened. He got like a flat tire, like a real problem. Like not just
Right,
slept
right.
in. He got a flat tire.
I
He
appreciate
couldn't
it,
make it.
man.
So, and I was like, you good, because he already paid me $100 every time he come.
Yeah.
So you good. Like, you don't even like, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
You paid for this haircut the first time he came. You know what I'm saying? You like 8 cuts in.
Yeah.
So, no problem. I'm gonna take a break and go to the car.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? But he came in today, he's like, yo, you got the Cash App? I was like, yeah, I don't really use it. He's like, yeah, check your Cash App. I'll see you on the next one. I get the Cash App, it's $500 sitting in there. Oh,
Don't do it.
I'm gonna show you. You know I'm about facts.
I know you
I'm
are.
gonna show you the Cash App. You know, I had to pay. I was like, yo, because I was like, man, I ain't never really used this thing. So
So
it
you
was
put
like,
extra zero on him?
nah, it's like, he was like, nah, that's nothing. I was like, bro, you don't really have to do that. Like, I was, you know.
So
I was
humbled
like,
at that
you
point.
know, but I'm always like that. I'm like, you don't have to do that. But he's like, nah, I missed my last appointment, and I was like, $500. He was like, all right, well, my brother did a cut on the next one. Cool. You know what I mean? That's still -30. You look for a reason to run out of here.
You can go home, but you let your clients down. You know how
Right.
much it hurt to be at home, get a text message, where
I
you
can't
at?
do that,
Right?
man.
I can't. Now, if I'm in the city, I can't do it. I gotta be out of state.
That's why when I came here, I was like, let's take shots. Let's
Right.
fucking do this.
Right.
Let's get it down.
This is the first time she's been talking all day. She ain't talking. the
Yeah.
whole
That's
day.
that Kris Kutta effect.
Yeah.
But just keep that under your hat. You know what I'm saying?
Brought it up.
So Kris, let's switch it up, man. Man, like, what's up with this dating scene, bro?
Yeah.
What, like, let's switch it
Let
up,
us
man.
glad y'all, because the internet fucked dating
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
social
internet
media.
fucked dating up.
Oh, yeah.
How's the internet fucking dating up, man?
I come from an era where a man used to meet a woman, talk to a woman, persuade her, however, whatever,
Right,
between
right.
dating, guilt, whatever it is.
Right.
You make her like you. Now, it's like we inbox, we like each other. We might meet each other, go to a restaurant, eat, and just scroll for 2 hours and go home.
Right.
Like we said last time on
Where's
the
the fun in
episode,
that shit?
We're able to, like a car dealership.
Yep.
Right.
We're able to look at our partners before and see.
Right,
Yeah, it's
you gotta
like-
get you gotta get the people facts.
Yeah. Same shit. What are you
Same
looking for?
fucking shit. Oh, I just want a
The
little.
Don Julio.
Yeah, I'm listening to one of them.
Oh.
I've been getting plagued with that. My seed, marry his seed.
What up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping the wealth all up in the family, man. Like the Wu
Jay-Z.
Tang. No, not even the Jay-Z.
You're quoting him though.
But no, I'm quoting the Wu Tang.
Okay.
That came from the Wu. My seed, marry your seed.
What's the address?
No, I mean that's
What's the
so
address?
far out of my range.
10 what?
1010
South Flores.
South Florida.
You know what I'm saying? That's so far. My seed, marry his seed. That's how we keep the wealth all up in the family. Like when I heard that when I was like 16.
But we're not programmed like that no more.
I know.
That's programmed.
But that
like-
was when I was 16, and now Jay said it again.
Yeah.
Jay, like,
I heard that.
Jay,
I heard
Jay
that.
brought it back.
Yeah.
What he say?
I heard
My
that.
seed, marry
Your
his seed.
Oh yeah.
That's how we
That's
keep
how we keep
all that shit
the
in the
wealth.
family.
In the
Yeah.
family.
In
But
the
that,
family.
that's how they've been doing it.
That
How you
is
think?
bananas.
How do you think the colonizers are so rich now?
Bananas. I'm sorry to use the word bananas
Nah,
again.
B, let them know where you from, son.
Bananas. Shit's off the meat.
Nah,
hook.
son.
Shit is
Where
crazy.
you born, son?
I'm just saying, like, imagine if the arrangements were set like that. I mean, like, it's the money won't end. He talking about leaving whatever Rock Nation is to his sister, and then she leave a piece from her money for the next generation of children. So we're looking at 5 years of wealth, 5
Bro.
generations of wealth to come.
And that's what we all should be at, bro. We should all be see, and that's something else that I
This
wanted
is
to
heavy,
start.
man. This is heavy.
I was just telling Lizzie about this shit. I said I wanted to start on the podcast an initiative where, like, I want all of our patrons to like try to save. So like every year, everybody should be able to save a minimum of 5,000 or 15,000, depending on what you
Start
make.
them at a grand.
But
Start at a grand a month.
Based on
500
what you make.
500 a month, a year. What is that? Like 6,000?
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, it's cool.
I mean, you get 3 when they
If
get the
you
income
get the
tax.
average person
They
to
get
do it though, can you get the average person to do
The
it?
average person can't
It's
do it.
rough.
Can you?
But
Do it the detail
You
challenge.
can do
How
it.
about the detail
Listen,
challenge?
That's
just like
that breaks
it's-
down to 125 a week.
Okay,
But,
look
I
at
mean,
balls in
listen,
the building. We
but
got balls.
everybody different. Like, it's gonna be depending on what you make. If you're not making that much, but like, all right, so
It
if
don't
you
depend
make,
on what
if
you
you
make.
make
It depends on how hard
100,000,
you hustle.
And how many bills
Exactly.
you
You see
got.
what I'm
Because it's
saying?
about what you get.
And how hard are you willing to sacrifice? Everybody love Rude Chris. Everybody love
Papa
these things,
those.
Papa those. But are you willing to put that shit on hold?
Right.
Right.
That's
Hell
what it's
no.
all about.
Just kidding.
How many people willing to do that shit?
I
You
cook
know what I'm
enough,
saying?
so I figure out when I go out
But
to
listen,
eat.
but the reason I'm saying is like, all right, so we chain to the system, right?
Correct.
Because we ain't got our own, right?
Correct.
But like, let's say we start an initiative where everybody save 15 grand a year. You know, me and my wife, we starting right now. We broke it down from what that is mapped out in a monthly, what that's mapped out weekly,
Yeah.
and as a barber making cash, what's that mapped out daily? And
Yeah.
for me, that's like, $34 a day. That's how I'm thinking. Like,
Okay.
all right, give me an envelope, $34 a day, will get us to the 15. Cool. Like, everybody got to map up their own shit.
Is that
Plus,
including
It's
your
crazy
days
how
off?
me.
Huh?
Does that include
Yes.
your days off?
Yes, that's a 5-day plan.
Okay.
Plus,
So-
in the game we in, we got to prepare for ourselves.
But listen.
we don't have insurance. We don't have
A lot of us
dental.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
we do.
We gotta
Yeah.
pull out
But look,
lot
I
of
mean,
us don't.
look. If you line up 1,000 barbers, 800 don't have insurance.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Maybe
Right.
900.
Maybe 9.
You see what I'm
50.
saying? It all goes back to
That's real, man.
educating
But
your
see-
people.
But listen,
man.
but back to what I was saying though, like if everybody could save up, like so let's say for the next 5 years, everybody save up 15 grand, right? Boom. Then at that point, blacks, browns, whatever, we can get together and say, you know what? We can quit our jobs. We can start. We can make our own shit. But niggas can't quit their job today because we got bills. Motherfuckers living from check to check. But if everybody stack, then we can tell the man like, no, we taking our money, we going over here. But as long as we still check to check, we can never do that. We can't even think about doing
You
that
gotta
shit.
get that unity.
I was walking through
You're right.
Instagram
That
yesterday with my
unity.
man.
And
Let me show you
that's
something.
our biggest problem.
How many barbers in the state of Texas? If you get 50,000 or maybe 20,000 barbers together, we go to an insurance company and we tell them this is what we want at a group rate. This is what we gonna get. You see what I'm saying? We're not even doing that because there's no education.
Bro,
Yeah.
we can't even support
Look how
each
many-
other on regular projects, let alone
Yeah.
a bank.
Look,
Keyword is yet.
there's another situation that we were talking about at my old barbershop that I worked at. It's 1,500 hours to get your barber license.
Right.
To become a cop, it's only 3 months. That's half the
Girl,
fucking
you
time.
went to a whole other direction.
Whew. That
That's
shit irritates
real.
me. Like, literally, all the barbers can come together, walk up to Austin and fucking protest. Like, why do we have to be in school for 1,500 hours? We're just fucking cutting hair.
Right.
But that same
We're
thing
not
could be applied
protecting
to
lives.
insurance. If
We're
we
not
all march to an
protecting-
insurance office and tell them we want these rates, it'll be the same thing.
Exactly. Like,
But
we
we
need
can't
to
even get
all
black
come
folks to
together,
all come out and
though.
vote.
Exactly.
I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to say it.
That's
That's
a
what
whole
you
other
said.
subject,
That's
too.
up.
That's the most important thing today.
But it's
but
really
you know
just
why?
getting everybody together.
It's not fun.
Right.
Talk about a
People
cutter.
only do what's
Bring
fun.
alcohol into it,
You see
and
what
then
I'm
it'll
saying?
be
Niggas
everything.
want to do what's fun.
It's only what's
Black
fun.
folks are trying to get it
So the
together.
loophole in that situation and make it a fun event somehow.
Yeah.
Make
Well,
it a
let
fun
me tell you.
event.
You know what South Crown is doing? What's South Crown doing, Lizzie? You're supposed to know. Damn. What am I trying to create?
Hit
here?
the sound. Hit
What
the
do I want here?
Hit the
Cricket. No, she got cricket sound.
Right, hit the crickets or something.
All right, I'll tell you. But right now, on the 14th of August, I'm scheduled in a group of my
Oh, to
people.
vote. For people to vote here.
We
We're
want
trying to
to-
get
we're
people to
making
vote
South
here.
Crown
Yeah.
a place to register to vote.
That's
Okay,
right.
so that's what's important. You know why? Because I see more people in church. Like everybody need a haircut. Everybody getting a haircut. Everybody ain't going to church. My philosophy is, I think all churches and all barbershops should be a place of registration because this is where we gonna see you for real.
This is where you
This is
actually
where
have
that
voting polls
change.
at.
And this is where we
But
actually can
you,
talk.
You know why people
And
don't vote?
Why?
They feel like it don't count.
It don't count
But
when
you gotta
everybody
educate
ain't
people
voting.
and show them what it does.
Yo,
You
that
gotta
P.
show them
Diddy-
why it counts.
That P. Diddy rock the vote
If
campaign.
you got 20 people that need to vote and only one vote, yeah, your vote don't count.
None
You
of
know
our
what I'm saying?
21 people. None of our 21 people.
Because you know why? Because another 19 voted for you.
But you gotta
When you
explain
don't
to them why it's
vote, someone
important to
else
vote.
takes your vote and thinks for you.
You're right.
You gotta explain to them why it's important.
Say, man,
You know,
the voting.
a person will never take vitamins until they explain why, right?
Right.
That is helping you.
At the,
You'll never vote unless you
I
explain
remember
why,
when
right?
Obama
Because
was
it's
ready.
helping you. You see what I'm saying? Without the critical breakdown, nobody don't understand shit.
Yeah. But I remember when Obama was running, my dad was like, if Obama doesn't win, this shit's rigged.
Obama ain't do shit.
And he was.
Nah, man, he did something.
And
He
he
did
was.
something, bro.
So,
He did.
so this shit
You don't
is
see
He
it.
could have did more, especially on his way out.
That might.
Cutter, you can't
expect
the first black man and president to change 500 years of oppression in 8 years.
I understand.
You can't expect that.
But
Now when you got like, what is
that's
it,
kinda
44,
touchy subject,
43,
so we might not
40,
bring it up. But
44, and
Obama,
how many of the
Obama
presidents
made
were
the
racist?
lazy.
90% of them.
Super
If you were lazy, Obama made you super lazy.
He didn't make me lazy.
No,
I
I'm just
came up with
saying.
Obama age.
If you want food stamps, he doubled it.
My president is black.
If you want unemployment, he gave you extension.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you.
I'm just saying, though.
Obama on the real.
I kicked my feet up. When Obama was in office, I kicked my feet up.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, we all did.
That's good.
Nah, but that made me lazy.
No, it didn't, Cutter. I didn't see you.
Not
get lazy,
me though,
nigga.
but okay.
Exactly.
But
So you know we talk about you,
But
Cutter.
imagine how many people it did make lazy.
Man was good.
Hey, they be lazy anyway, Cutter.
I have respect.
You know what I'm saying? They just Obama gave them a reason to be lazy.
He
But
gave
them
you 9 more
motherfuckers
months to
reason-
be lazy.
Exactly. Niggas like us, I feel like I stepped up to the plate. Like when Obama came in, I was like, all right, niggas, no excuse. Like, shit, this shit happened for a reason.
I feel like
I didn't expect shit for
It
him.
don't matter who in office. It's all about who in your household.
Who in your neighborhood?
Fuck the office. It's
The
about
South
my household.
Crowns.
I
You
run
need the little
that.
South Crowns to make you a spot.
It does matter who's in office, in my opinion.
I mean,
Globally, but you are the president of your household.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
Correct.
I agree both ways.
that's where it
Like,
starts.
But you know what? But by y'all being trendsetters on the platform that y'all have as the barbers, you are technically with a client for approximately 45 minutes to an hour. His ear. Hold on, let me get that right there, bro. Hey, did you vote?
That's for
You
me.
know what I'm
That's
saying? I'm gonna
saying.
drop that right there in your ear, and I've done
Nah,
my
but
part.
these niggas want to talk about Yo Gotti and who's the best rapper.
Nah, Biggie, Jay-Z, or not. I ain't ready. My bad. But it's the platform that the up and comers got. See, y'all got that spot.
Yeah.
You got this spot. 10 years in the game.
They might not like me after I said that about Obama.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Talk your speak.
But it's just
Cut it.
realistic though.
You on
man.
here, bro.
You know me. It's just realistic.
That's why I love you, bro, because you opinionated. You think how you
I
think.
don't care who the
Didn't I
president
tell you
is. I'm gonna make it
about
happen regardless. I don't care who the
It's
president
not
is.
Abe over here saying keep it real.
Yeah, I don't care who the president is.
Hey,
You
what's
know
up,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what did that matter? It don't even trickle down as far. You know?
Well,
it may affect your property taxes.
When you look,
It may affect your property
Like,
taxes.
look, when you run around the city and then you realize you got 10 less potholes, the man did something.
Nah, that's your governor.
That's domino.
That's your mayor.
Nah.
Yeah. The president don't care.
The
It don't even-
president don't matter when he's doing good.
Right. He said,
Yeah.
When the president is emboldening motherfuckers to be more racist than they
The
are.
president is a puppet on the podium. All he do is go to meetings, get told.
This
what to
probably
say.
the first president that I feel ain't a president. Ain't a puppet.
Man, if you got,
He's a puppet, but he's not America's puppet. He's Putin's
somebody
puppet.
else's puppet.
He's Putin's puppet.
Russia's
He's Russia's puppet.
Obama gonna mind though. He gonna mind.
Obama's
Hey,
going
listen.
Newports on the Oval Office. I'm
Listen, you
saying.
have to mind in the White House. It's the White House.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't like when he put that basketball court up there either.
However, the difference between let's just use these two examples. The difference between Obama and a Trump, when bullshit happens in the country, he has he at least has the
Common
stamina
sense.
and the common sense to stand up and say, hey, that shit wrong. Our president today see racist motherfuckers doing shit, running niggas over, tiki torches and shit, and he get up and say some shit like, well, there's good people. on
Man,
both-
you never
there's
know.
good
If
people on
Obama
both
was
sides."
rich like Trump, you never know what he'll say.
Nah,
Trump just so rich,
nah,
he can say what he
nah.
want, man. It don't
All the
matter.
presidents are rich.
Look, Trump's so rich. Being a president is just like scratching something off his bucket list.
Yeah. It's something to do.
It's
sad to say.
Yeah, like just keep
It's
it.
sad to say, but I feel
Yeah,
you.
it's not like
I think
he
it's
here
gonna
to
be a
better
rock
us as
star.
a people.
Like, I'll never
It's just like I'm a billionaire. I want to be the president. I want to play for model. It's just a couple things you want on your bucket list.
I think that nigga by himself like 4 billion,
come
bro.
on, man.
His family like
Look,
6.
Trump's got so much money. He turned down. What do they pay the president? Like $250,000 a year. Trump was like, man, I don't even want that shit. You see what I'm saying? It's not. He not here for
Or
that.
just put that shit out. How
Let me show you
freak that nigga
something.
was,
What
bro.
if we had a
That nigga
president
stupid,
that go to
man.
Twitter before the podium?
Nah.
Never.
That's all I'm saying.
Never.
2018.
And
This
that's-
is more
and
entertainment. This is more entertainment. If you get caught
But
up,
that's not good.
that's all I'm
That's what
He's in a
saying.
it
very
is.
serious
That's
office.
what
He's
he
in a very
knows.
Before he was the president, what was the name of the show?
Position.
When he made you famous?
Yeah.
Like niggas
Whatever.
don't,
You're
niggas not
fine.
gonna care about the
You're
president or
That's
nothing.
it. It's the same thing. It's just he the
going
The
down in the country.
apprentice.
The
You know what?
apprentice.
I just want to say this,
Yeah.
man. Fuck all that president shit, man. We talking about these real black niggas in this room, man, that done something, made peanut butter and jelly sandwich, sardines and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas that got it from the bottom to the point where they are today. They eat ribeyes and steaks and have businesses. You know how much the fucking lights cost in here for a month?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, niggas made a difference so far, so nigga, your journey ain't over.
No, it's not.
Your journey
Nah,
ain't
nah,
over.
nah, I
And
just
neither
told
is
my-
yours. Right there.
I got you.
Yeah, this nigga like me on.
Nah.
No, I was telling my wife the other day. I said,
Somebody
one day.
inboxing me about the podcast.
Listen, I was telling my wife the other day. I said, you know what? I just realized something. I said, you know, barbering is my passion, but it's not my purpose.
Okay.
This is my purpose.
Connected. You
Not
been like
just
that since
connected,
we met.
But it ain't just
Getting the
connected.
word heard.
No, I'm trying to connect people to themselves.
Niggas need that. I need a little
Like,
bit of that.
I need niggas to stop looking outside now. Stop trying to be like C-Ball.
That's what I'm telling
Be
you.
job.
I bet, nigga, I'm already.
Be job.
I love
There's
it.
only one C-Ball. And if you're gonna look at C-Ball, look at him for being who he is, and he's not being nobody else but
That's it.
motherfucking him.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
If you ain't had a
Like
if
him.
you ain't had a conversation with your real dude about other shit when y'all by yourself, then that ain't your man.
I'm glad you said that. Speaking
That
to
ain't
your real
your
dude,
man.
because we can segue into that fuck boy, right?
Yeah.
The dude that was targeting chicks on
Oh, yeah.
Tinder and luring them in. That was somebody's homeboy.
Somebody should have, yeah.
That was somebody's homeboy, and that nigga didn't tell his homeboy, like, nigga, you tripping, fool. He's telling somebody
Facts.
something. Somebody knew this dude. When the shit hit the fan, somebody was like, damn,
That nigga wild
I
out.
got him. That nigga wild out. So it's like, and I want to say that to say this, back to this whole Me Too woman movement, you know, the uprising, I'm with it. But they always place the blame on the chick, like the chick want to be raped and shit.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a fuck boy. He had homeboys, and this homeboy's the fuck boys for not checking their homeboy.
Correct.
And you see me acting foul, I'm beating up on my girl, like you don't, and you know about it. Now I know something like, hey, that's none of my business. But
That's your queen though.
that's like, what do we do about that? Like,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy
Like,
the shit you hear in the barbershop.
So
too.
imagine your wife going to work every day. Imagine your wife got
They'll
a
open up to you and tell you anything.
Listen,
Like,
when
not
you're a barber,
counselor.
you
You're a counselor.
gotta be a confidant. You're a
And
psychiatrist,
there was
lawyer, confidentiality.
There was a murder that happened in El Paso.
Okay.
This dude stabbed his girlfriend, left her in the closet. The dude went to his homeboy's house, was playing video games, showed his homeboy the picture. Yeah, look, I just killed this bitch in the closet. And the homeboy, he was there getting his haircut, telling us the story. And I like literally wanted to throw up while he was in the room.
so you
It
sitting
was
there and you saying to yourself,
like,
damn,
what the
there's a
fuck?
dead.
There's a
I'm
dead girl
You're
right
the
now. Well, no, it was like a while later that it
Oh,
had
okay.
happened, but it was still like he was telling the story. Like, yeah, my homeboy came over, was playing video games right after he killed her, like nothing. And I'm just like, I wanted to throw up while he was telling us that story. Like, it was so upsetting and discomforting to hear that shit. You know, like
And
why?
that's what I'm saying.
Why didn't you
Like,
call
so
the
niggas
cops?
is
Why
like-
didn't you do
I don't-
something?
I don't-
You know what I mean? You're an
You
accomplice.
know
like,
why?
what the
Everybody
fuck?
want to be Facebook famous.
Yeah.
Talk
Niggas
about
are doing
it,
it for
cuz.
attention.
Nah,
Bro,
bro.
I want
Nah,
attention.
everybody need that
Niggas love
5 minutes of
Facebook,
fame,
bro.
man. People are getting incarcerated behind 5 minutes
Attention.
of fame. They getting
For
killed,
real.
tagging their location behind 5 minutes of fame. It's not worth it, man. And to the youngsters, man, they gotta stop, man. It's not worth it.
Chicago
Selling
had
dope
60
on
killings.
Facebook.
What,
Huh?
60?
Selling dope on
What's
Facebook.
this
all
week?
that
Everything,
shit.
but
Facebook played out
Hey,
anyway,
I mean,
bro.
it's like, let me show you something.
Man, I
Facebook
love
played.
Facebook.
Facebook
man.
played out.
Facebook is oppressive.
Facebook give me more than
Facebook,
140 characters, man. Facebook let me go deep.
Facebook, you gotta see your friend from elementary.
Yeah,
and
bro.
shit.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Out of there,
Your
bro.
grandma on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody fucking with that shit.
It's alright if you want to hit low. You know, like, it's alright. It's alright. But everybody looking for that 5 minutes of fame, and that's what's killing them. That's what's killing the
You're gonna
youth.
make them rich.
That's what's killing the
Don't work.
youth.
They just
They
want
got
your
the
strength to
guns,
top.
they got the money, they showing the weed. Let me show you
It
something.
trip me out when I see somebody be like, I got that
If Instagram closed down tomorrow, it wouldn't be no such thing as Instagram models. Or if you an Instagram plug,
Man, talk about
it wouldn't be
plug.
none of that.
Hold on,
You know what I'm saying? If
let me give
Instagram
you
closed
one.
tomorrow,
Hold on, one at a time.
who is your modeling agency? Instagram? If that motherfucker closed tomorrow, who you work for? That's all I
Instagram
want. That's
run the
all I want to
motherfucking world
know.
right
but
now,
like,
nigga.
it
I got one
wouldn't
for
even
you.
be all that you popping
Don't
on
get-
Instagram if it wasn't Instagram.
Hold on, I got
What
one
about
thing
when
to
it
say.
wasn't an Instagram?
Was you
Were
famous
you
before?
traveling? Did you
Traveling?
know this? You see what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
before
back
it
to
was
my
Instagram,
brother.
you really had to be somebody,
Right,
man.
in
You,
real life.
you really had to put it down.
You really had to be
You really
that.
had to earn this shit.
Say, man.
Now you can post pictures in your best clothes, your homeboy clothes, with his belt, with his money, landlord money, the plug money, and you can be a man. You can be an instant. You can be like just add water, instant success.
Yeah.
But I come from an era where you had to earn
You know
it.
what I'm
You
saying?
had to earn it, man.
To
And then-
change it, if this app was $3.99, a lot of you niggas wouldn't be here. A lot of you niggas won't even be here if the app was $3.99, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
If they charge niggas for Instagram,
$3.99, nigga,
they wouldn't
you niggas won't even
be here.
Nah, it make me
And you
so
know
angry.
what? That's coming.
It is.
Yeah.
Trust me, they're gonna start
That's
charging us
why
for
they're
Facebook.
starting the ads and all that. Like,
They gonna
that's-
start
it's-
charging.
It's happening. Yeah.
Man, if you three niggas be arguing with their cable about over 6 cents. So you do what a $3.99 app gonna do for a nigga? I mean, come on, man.
Niggas are good to be seen. You do a lot more to be seen.
Right.
If you hold a gun
Nigga
to your
do that.
face or a motherfucking stack of money, you'll pay $3.
And then
see
you know,
what I'm
and
saying?
you got the other people on the other end of your Instagram watching ready to sell you a fake duffel bag of money and a fake belt from China. I don't need that. Yeah, I'd rather just be my regular polo dog. Nigga, stay consistent in polo, whatever it is that you do. You ain't gotta be that dude. But give me. I got 3 polo
It's the
items on.
microwave. It's the microwave generation, man.
Yeah,
Millennials, they
it's the
microwave.
They want it right
They
It's
want
the
that shit
limelight.
right now.
Instant gratification, limelight.
But you know what? You can't even blame them. You know
That's
why?
what they've been taught.
Nah, and we helping teach them. Like we grew up in that. You can have anything you want.
Nah,
shit.
I can't say that
My mama
because
didn't tell me that.
But you didn't see
You
you
know what
didn't
I'm
see
saying?
nobody get it instant. You seen your mom and daddy working.
Work for it,
What
yeah.
your kids see? Listen, you
You see me
working.
working for
You
it.
ain't here.
So what, nah, so where do the
But it's
gratification come
slightly
from?
different.
It's the internet. You see what I'm saying? But if you see somebody that got it, you gonna want it. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to earn it. They want to go from A to Z.
You know what they're gonna take?
Right.
They're gonna take that 2001 Lexus or BMW with 193,000 miles, nigga, with a 27.6 interest rate, with a check engine light on, my nigga. Niggas is taking those. Niggas is taking off right off of San Pedro, and niggas got 330 a month on that. But niggas just want to be seen.
Right.
You know, on the app. I just gotta flip down the app one time.
Damn, everybody just took off.
Hey, hey, man, I gotta do some shout outs, man. We got
Man, a lot of shout outs over
we got
there,
Simone
man.
in the building. We got my pops. What's up, Dad?
What's up,
What's
dude?
up, pops? This is my
Yeah,
dad
like
on
that.
there.
Support your little boy.
Yeah, man, we all on here.
Daniel can take us.
Oh man, Sasha.
I know I shouldn't be smoking for my baby.
Ashley.
Bro. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did his
So,
breathalyzer.
gotta do what you gotta do.
It's like, okay, I can take one shot.
Yeah, man, it's the Detail Data
I got another
podcast,
cup
man. We
over there.
freestyle tonight.
Podcast.
I got my fam out here tonight. We ain't really got no real agenda. We just out here, you know, keeping consistent with you guys. You know, I keep it serious as hell on most of my shows, but on today's show, we just trying to kick back. And you know, the gist of the show today is we talk about these folk boys. You know, and the base is these guys are targeting these women online, being fake, and then this dude rapes and kills chicks. And it's like, we gotta prevent that shit. First of all, when
Pepper spray.
you know what I mean? Like, ladies need to be more smarter. I know I need to teach my daughter, she gotta be smarter. What are the signs when you see shit like this going down? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Backpacks, they
but
got
I'm just
changed
saying, it's hard to
clothes.
see the sign because when you read, because I paid attention to this story, bro. If you look at the comments surrounding this story, you got people blaming the chicks.
What story?
And then you got the people that knew the dude was like, what? That was my homeboy. That was my guy.
My
Like,
man's in
I
this.
didn't see him. He helped me fix my car. He was a guy
Changed
that
the
like
brakes on
pulled
me.
over and I was stranded on the side of the road, like, and he helped me. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you know? But to me, there's fucking signs. There's if you're in tune with your higher self, or just you got intuition that you actually follow, which is a God-given gift. He gave to all of us. Intuition is that little thought that says, "Hey, something ain't right." Don't ignore that shit. Like, these niggas show signs, but you won't see the signs if you lost.
Nah, cause you ain't looking.
If you are in tune, it should be red flag. For me personally, when I first meet a person within 5 minutes,
I know.
2 minutes,
I know. We can fuck around or not.
It's every now and again,
You are.
I'm off.
I know.
Every now and again, I'm like,
Gemini?
I was off about Kutta when I met him.
Okay.
Cause he showed him.
Yeah.
But then I realized that's him.
Exactly.
He's consistent, and this nigga's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like very and just real, well, just 100 all the time. So
shout out to the 10 years in was it 10 years in service, my nigga?
A little bit more.
a little bit more than that.
10,
Bro.
well, my bad. I ain't trying to be offended, but
I got about 8 months on.
say man, I'm talking about 10 years in service. The nigga was like, the nigga told me, say man, you need a haircut. nigga sized me up, so he's like, I'm gonna start barber college, but then when next time I see him, he's like, say man, it look like you need a little edge up. Nigga hit me with that. Right. And I was like, well, say my nigga, I ain't really action.
So, speaking of this barber shit, like, since you and I got in the game, what's up, cuz? Since you and I got in the game, we got some special guests on there real quick. What's up, fam? What's up? Since you got in here, what's changed, bro?
In the barber game?
In the bargain. Since we got in the game, what's changed? Let's play. Go ahead, Kutta. You gonna have a moment. Moment silence for me.
What you say?
How y'all doing? I remember y'all don't act like y'all know me, man.
Right.
What's up?
I know you. What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, girl? You don't remember I used to cut next to him? No?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you in my house.
You want lights and dogs?
That was something to drink?
Nah, that's what.
I'll get this lady something to drink.
Yeah,
But Kutta, since we got jumped in the
get
game,
back
man.
to it, man.
Listen,
I
when
got distracted.
I personally feel like if you cut hair in San Antonio right now, like I'm part of that reason. I feel like ain't a barber in San Antonio today that I ain't influenced. If you on Style Seat, you're welcome.
Hey, you're not explaining to me, man. I see the screen.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a screen up there.
Like I feel like I set, I've been some shit light years
When nobody
ahead.
wanted an appointment.
Yeah, like,
I don't want no appointment.
Nobody wanted to do that shit, and I was like, so like to me, like every time I see a dude post his Style Seat, I just like shed a little tear, man.
You started it?
Yeah, because it took like 4 years for niggas to get on.
Yeah, right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, yo, do this shit. Now you go to Style Seat, everybody on that motherfucker.
So shout out to Style Seat.
That's-
Detail on
that's
some
the shit.
unlimited marketing, advertising.
I'm marketing.
Nah, you got everybody want to do it now. It wasn't fun before we did it. Like we made it cool. There was a time when they laughed at us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they just done that. That ain't shit.
Yeah.
Swag y'all.
When I was in
But
Ohio,
now
that was the
we
first
made
one
it look
to
so
do that.
cool. Everybody want to do it. You got dudes who making transitions from the streets, everything to cut out. You know what I'm
They
saying?
gave 'em a gateway, bro.
You
They gave 'em
got
a gateway.
squares. You're doing it. You got street dudes. You got
Everybody
dudes
wanna
getting in
be a
trouble
barber now, bro.
because we made it look cool. It was a time it wasn't that cool. When it wasn't that cool, they laughed.
The
you know
barber
what
used to
I'm
be,
saying?
back in the history, the barber, when you went to get your hair cut on some
Nah, it
real
wasn't that
shit,
cool till they said we started making money.
Yeah.
Boy,
Before
even
they seen the money,
the
it was
barber used
just
to be
a-
in
it was
control.
just
Like
a
people used to come in there
barber.
with ailments.
hard
They used to be
work.
sick, and they would ask the
What
barber.
else can I just make?
They would ask the barber back in the day, like, hey, yo,
$60,000,
I got a little
$70,000
disease, like,
just
I'm feeling a little
having
sick, can you help me? The barber had a network of people, he knew everybody in the town, in the village, in the country, like in a little area that could help you with your ailment. So the
Listen,
barber's always been
your barber ain't your barber should be able to point you in whatever direction you need to go.
If you going to the
If you
club,
need some-
if you
you
need
need a-
shoes,
shoes,
ties,
or-
rims.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Anything,
like that.
women,
Everything. What color tie do you think I
money,
should
you
wear?
going?
They asked me all that.
I appreciate you, man.
Be safe.
Shout out to Daniel, man. He's
Oh.
still cutting me the crown. Have a good one, man. Be safe and not wrong.
But yeah, I've had clients ask me like, what color tie do you think I should wear with this outfit? Like,
Nah, the
it
first
goes-
thing gonna ask you, I ain't from here. Where I need to go?
Right.
Yeah, that too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
where
know,
the
Where the party,
bitches at?
Yeah,
where's
that's
the
what they gonna
party
ask.
Where the weed at?
If your barber really don't know,
You know what I'm saying?
if your barber really don't know that, he ain't who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm implanted in this city.
To the right,
I'm
yeah.
from here.
There's a
If I
phrase
can't
in
point you
there,
in the
yeah.
right direction, it ain't no direction. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go down there, Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy, yeah.
Man, listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. When I first jumped in, bro, I wanted all my friends to be barbers. I wanted to know every barber. Today, man, I can't stand other barbers, bro. Like I don't even follow too many, but unless you my man or you really making some moves, I don't even follow you, bro. Cause first of all, you're getting on my nerves.
You're entitled.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because these guys out here, bro, they got like 1,000 followers, bro, and one client.
And black face.
And you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, I got
Whack face.
Whack face.
Like, they're
you know what I mean?
good.
Like I come, like, it's one thing to be like the man on the Instagram flexing, but you gotta reciprocate that in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never walked in the barbershop and not seen me and this man cutting. You ain't never walked in the shop and detail wasn't cutting. If he wasn't, he was on a lunch.
Right. Or a small nap.
Small, you know me well. You know me well.
That nigga had a small nap. I'm
I
like,
right there in the chair.
Right there in the chair, small
what's
nap.
up? So, you know, these niggas, they want the fame, they want the Instagram love, they want the likes.
They just take the good pictures.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. You can take a great picture and be broke.
And be broken.
You see what
Sorry.
I'm saying? Or you can take no pictures and get all the money. It's all about what you want to do.
Or you can
Find a
have
fine
both.
balance.
both.
You can
You
find
can
a
have
fine
both.
balance.
Very few.
And you know why you can have both? Because
Got
I should
both.
take no pictures. So you can have both.
I said, man, look, you might come out to whatever, whatever, but I'm comfortable in a space in my life where my manicures cost $60 to $75.
Talk to him.
Your wife is putting those back. Your wife is saying, I don't want that one. I'm getting a whole hot rock joint, so if my toes is out, nigga, they out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas get the most. What we doing the massages now? Niggas getting, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I gotta have a
The
massage.
nigga need a good massage.
I get like a sports massage. We really working. You know what I'm saying?
We
We
getting
can
the
stand on
Spurs
the feet
joint.
all day.
What?
Yeah, it's
That
just.
$60 massage, you bring a hot ass rock from a ball game.
That crowd, that got drunk. How do you mute that? And I'm like, it's like the breakfast with Charlamagne.
Angela Yee.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club, though. Yeah,
Shout out to
boy.
the dog.
But we next.
You know what I'm saying? It's a rock in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
yeah.
cameraman, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He make it look so easy.
Shout out to my little Kimpo,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Matter of fact, y'all
CC.
get them boys y'all Instagrams and all that stuff so they can follow y'all.
Yo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Job Boogie 714 at Instagram. That's JAHBOOGIE 714. Instagram, you know what I mean? I don't do Facebook. I'm just Instagram. And I'm happy to just do that, but man, yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's a lie. I got to take a picture, please. Kind of got me going.
We need the link. I need to
Come here, Brandon.
You know, you get on the when this is going on.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, Kris Kutta with a great.
To the cutter.
Spell it.
It's my favorite Kimpo. Look, let me get
Hey, y'all.
I call her Little Brittany because she's still little to me.
I'm not little Christmas.
I just call you little. That's little. Like my little Kimpo, I still. But anyway. Detail did it.
Detail did something.
man.
So the last time I seen him before, he done did something again. So I'm gonna go. I shout out him. I said, Detail done something. Mama, they gonna have man again. He done. Mama, he done something else. You know what I'm saying?
The last time
That's
I was on.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, last time
Nah,
I was
man, I
on
just-
2
yeah,
First walk.
Bro, but like, you know, one of the reasons I got you on the show too, Kris, because I didn't know we were gonna get this or not, but you know, and I know you ain't got no secrets. You did time in prison, bro, and like a lot of niggas go to prison and they don't come back and get right. Sometimes they end up right back in that motherfucker because they get out trying to catch it where they was. But you had the presence of mind. You surround yourself with positive people. You had some kind of a plan. All right, I'm gonna be a barber. You thought you had one thing going, but that barber thing turns out to be expanded to something whereas you
But
just
you know,
Nah, I wrote a list of 10 things.
man.
And I tried barbering first. That shit just worked. I don't even know how. Like real shit. I wrote 10 things.
Oh, you was born to be a barber.
Yeah. If I wasn't a barber, I'd be selling brisket sandwiches or something. I'm gonna do something. I just can't work for nobody.
That was a
I'm fucked up in that sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
But you know what I think his issue was? I was one of the first customers. I don't give a fuck what they say. You know what I'm saying? I was there.
What was that first haircut like?
The first haircut, man, my shit was a little. It was straight, but I
Might have
think
been.
they
No, man, keep it 100.
Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? My man Eric was on the other side. My man, it was a Duke shop. My man Eric, shout out to the shop. You know, the shop since
Shout out to
1997. You know what I'm saying, Duke? So Eric was on that side, and Eric could see that I was in the chair, and Eric saw that my edge up was crooked across the room type shit. So then we realized that Kutta needed some new contacts. So nigga, I came back like next
rookie,
week. You know what I'm saying? I left that day.
I was a rookie, nigga.
I left that day with that shit. I rode around.
Hey,
And the niggas was like, say man, your head up is fucked up. I said, nah man, my nigga just hit me off. I'm good.
I
I'm good.
respect all my
I'm
first
good.
time.
I'm
Like,
good.
hey, he been down since
Yo,
like
yeah.
what?
He stuck with you
from the mud.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, your shit fucked up, cuz. And I was like, nah, man, my shit is alright, man. My nigga hit me off. He doing something right now. So now I go through when I got them no wait appointments and I be skipping
No
niggas.
wait.
And
No
they-
wait appointments.
No wait
But
appointments.
you
I just
stayed down
showed
for
up.
the come up.
And
Everybody ain't
like,
able.
and niggas like,
You see
yo,
what I'm saying?
everybody, man, I thought I was next. And he like, nah, he had an appointment. And it's
A
real.
lot
My
of people don't
appointment's
believe
in.
in the come up, so they never stay down.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
So,
I'm saying?
it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? You used to put my little man here. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever it is. And I was on my little man.
We're all on Facebook Live.
Man, they all on that, man. Hey, you can scroll down, man.
Hold on, I see
They
my
on that
sister.
thing,
Hold
man.
on.
Where they at, man?
Uh-oh.
Check them out, man. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, somebody on the
We
line
just say,
said,
man, listen, this the Detail Did It podcast. Stay tuned in. Listen, when we drop these exclusive
my
videos, you gotta click the little red bell in that thing so you can make sure you be the first one to get the notification when we drop these bombs on you.
You're now tuned into the Detail Did It podcast. Come catch a fade.
God damn, boy, what's that? Some kind of weave or something?